Welcome to Let's Talk Tech, a webinar series to support and empower women to be online in safe and secure ways. This series offers you multiple video tutorials on how to get those safety, security and privacy settings just right on your accounts and devices. My name is Claire and joining me today again is Avril. This episode is called Leave No Trace. And before we begin, please remember, if you're watching this webinar from your browser, we want to point you to the Exit This Website Now function on the top right-hand corner of your screen, just in case you need to leave quickly. Avril, we know that abusers will use any means available to exert control over their victims, including through technology. So the more that they know about where you are and what you are doing from your online accounts, effectively the more control they have over you. So for example, women may have had to leave their home for their own safety and move to a new location. How can they protect the new location? How can they leave no trace? Can you walk us through what you'll cover in this episode?
Yes, Claire, of course. Whether someone has access to your online accounts or not, it can be very easy for others to track down your location. And you may be giving away that location information, where you are right now or where you have been, and you might be giving it away and not even realize it. And we've said in all previous webinars, your online information gives away so much. Everything from your location, which is what this one is about, but your activities, your relationships and your finances, and even just everything you spend. So even if you look at that Google account, and if someone else has access to that Google account as well, then they can see a lot of information, particularly about your location. We've done a lot of good groundwork on your safety and security and securing those accounts. So if you look at, okay, what do? We looked at strong passwords. We also looked at two-factor authentication. If someone did crack your password, they're not going to get in if you've got the two-factor authentication set up. It's like an extra layer of security. Then we looked at all the ways you connect to the internet, all the devices and gadgets, even in your car these days. And if you think about all the apps and those websites, and even how you're banking and how you're paying and shopping online, if people have access to those accounts, they have an exclusive. But even, like I said, if they don't have access to those accounts, you could still be giving away information. I would recommend everyone listening to go through, look at all the apps that you have downloaded on your device, look at all the apps and websites that you use, and go into those settings and check location and see what the rules are about them, and you can change them. Because you never know who's looking, you never know who's watching, who's recording, who's listening in. And location is the next thing that we really want to be focused on. And by the end of this webinar, even if we haven't covered the app, you will know what to do and where to go. If we look at the tutorials that we've prepared for everyone watching, and they're literally step-by-step guides to show you how to turn off location and all these. For the purpose of this webinar, we're going to look at the Google Android and turning off location on your iOS and turning off location on Snapchat. So how does that sound, Claire?
Great, excellent. In particular, the Snapchat, because I think that's automatically always turned on. Would that be right?
Yes, and actually I have a good question to ask you in a minute. So hold that thought on Snapchat, okay?